Alright guys, we're gonna start very soon. I'm just gonna do my pre-launch checks. I need to see if everything is running correctly, and I'm gonna see you pretty soon after that. So stay tuned. Alright guys, it is time for some Star Citizen. I'm almost ready to launch. Just a couple of seconds to fix some stuff here. Okay, do we have some music from the game? That is the question, and we should have some of it. Alright. Well guys, this is the PTU of patch 4.0. And it's time to test whether or not this silver meshing voodoo magic is running correctly. And also greetings to Marcus, always nice to see you. So let's bring the big boy out, let's get the Polaris. And let's try to break the servers, guys. I want to see how stable this whole situation with silver meshing is. So we're about to test everything tonight. Nice. Yeah, the Connie is gonna be one of the best ships in the game. Okay, so let's do some balancing for the audio. I'm gonna definitely have to increase my mic volume a little bit. Alright, testing, 1, 2, 3. Okay, I'm gonna test at 12 dB. I think this should be a bit overkill, but... Okay, that sounds pretty good. Reducing volume of the game a little bit. And here it comes, guys. My favorite ship in the game, the Polaris. So first things first, let's get suited up correctly. Oh man, I'm sorry to see that, Pilksuk. Yeah, for me the performance is okay-ish. It's a bit hiccupy at times. Okay, so let's grab a helmet. I need something that works. Let's hope they fixed the Sangar helmet, because there used to be some issues with that. Weapons, yeah, I need a weapon. Alright, so FS9. I'm gonna also get a pistol just in case. But definitely, guys, this game is gonna get even crazier in terms of requirements. Yeah, I'm not gonna go buy ammo. I'm just gonna get ammo from the corpses of the things I kill, hopefully. There is no fun in just buying everything. I wanna basically survive. So last time I tested things on my own, and guys, Pyro is pretty crazy. I got to kill 3 people. The 4th one actually got aboard my ship and he killed me, but then I waited a long time to respawn, so he thought that I wasn't even on the ship anymore. And guess what? I had to blow up the ship. Turns out you cannot knock people out while they're in the pilot seat, so the only thing you can do is blow up the ship. And yeah, surviving the Polaris is a bit of a joke, really. I mean, it should be easy, right? But it's definitely not, guys. There is a lot of people who are very PvP savvy, and they're gonna do everything in their power to actually get aboard. And it's surprisingly easy to get aboard the Polaris, guys. You have 6 entrances to choose from. At any given moment, you can be boarded. And it happened one time, and I'm sure it's gonna happen a lot of times in the future. And it's a very good experience for me. I mean, this is the actual battle experience that I'm after. This is the type of survival situation that I crave in this game. So let's get into this, guys. Let's do the best we can to survive. Yeah, the torps are worth money. The ship itself is basically a space station. You can respawn, you can do everything you want. You have a lot of cargo space. It can defend itself. And the funny thing is, guys, even if you abandon the ship, it can still defend itself. This thing just doesn't wanna die. It doesn't wanna give up. It never surrenders, and I like it, guys. Okay, the camera is still a little bit fucky, so I gotta do something about that. I'm gonna do some camera angles that I'm gonna save. Okay, this is the default. This is the one I just made. I'm gonna make a 3rd one. Because the default camera of the Polaris is just absolutely trash. I don't know who made that, but I'm not happy with that. Alright, the audio seems to be fine, I hope. If there's something wrong, guys, always let me know. I always want to improve the stream. I want you guys to have the best quality possible. And let's make this time as enjoyable as possible as well. And here we go. We've got some boogies here. FPS just dipped a lot. We are getting like 25 FPS. Oh man. Okay, I've got to get out of the station as quickly as possible here. I do not feel safe whatsoever. So let's do something about that, shall we? Yeah, the loaners in PTU, I think they have to update the loaners for everything, period. There is a lot of stuff that doesn't make sense anymore. Like the Polaris still has a Hornet, I mean a Super Hornet MK1 loaner for some reason. Which I don't think we need at this point. Okay, this seems to be too close for some reason. It doesn't let me travel. Alright, so I'm seeing that I have to do something about my MFDs. Okay, where is the advanced mode? Let's grab that real quick. Okay, advanced HUD labels. What the hell is that? Okay, on the left here you can see some stuff. So this is, instead of the icons, it actually gives you a text. Okay. I think I'm gonna leave the icons for now. I think I'm gonna be fine with that. Okay, the flight should be fine, hopefully. Oh, I can enable headlights from here. Jesus. Yeah, it's possible that they still haven't figured out how to save all the data correctly. But at least the speed of the SCM in the nav mode is kind of being saved right now. Kind of. So they're definitely improving the system. Okay, reputation management. Get our exclamation mark. Let me see, what kind of mission is that? Okay, I think this mission is not really gonna work. We're stuck at loading for some reason. Pilot in distress. Okay, server FPS is good. Maybe. Yeah, I can definitely... Okay, now we got it. There's some hiccups, I think. The missions are now working on separate server, as far as I know. So that's definitely something to consider. Okay, go to asteroid cluster. So let's do this mission first. Yeah, Marcus, you're welcome to join me at any moment, man. Just send me an invite and let's go. Okay, this is... Okay. Big lags in this server, guys. Extreme lags. Okay, I'm gonna check it out in just a second. I cannot set a waypoint for some reason. Right, let's deal with the request first. Yeah, Marcus, I'm not seeing the request.
Radar contact.
It hasn't appeared yet. Okay, now it's appearing. Oh man, what's up with the FPS in this game? Jesus. It's absolutely crazy right now. Okay, Marcus, I think this server is maybe on its way out. I don't think it's working very well. $35 gigabytes of memory are going to Star Citizen, guys. Jesus Christ. Okay, the game just crashed. Yeah. I think this might be server related, or I have to delete my shaders. So hold on a second, guys. We're gonna fix this issue. This one was bad from the start, I think. I did check before starting the stream on a different server, and it actually had 30 FPS, and this one is like hovering between 18 and 20. So yeah, I'm gonna delete my shaders folder, because I think there's some conflicts going on there. And launching again. Yeah, so from what I've seen, guys, this game is capable of consuming up to 47 gigabytes of memory. So you have to keep this in mind. It's actually pretty surprising how high the consumption of memory can go. And maybe it's because Pyro is not optimized, maybe it's because something else is going on. But yeah, there are some issues here. Okay, accepting invite. Yeah, Vulkan has memory leaks up the wazoo, basically. Do not use Vulkan, guys. And I think I'm stuck in that server that I just had my game crash there. Okay, I'm gonna enter the same server again, because it doesn't let me come into the other server. Okay, you're in Discord. I'm gonna launch Discord in just a second. Hold on. Getting my headphones real quick. Alright, I think we got connection now.
Hey.
Yo.
How's it going, man?
Man, I cannot wait to play this game, especially with server meshing now. Hopefully it works for us.
Yeah, the thing that's been happening, I don't know how many
cycles that you play of the PTU yet, but it seems that after the first 24 hours, the servers are degrading really, really quick.
Yeah, it's always the case. I just hope CAG can...
But it's like more than normal.
How much are we talking? Like,
and that's I'm talking probably by tomorrow, it'll probably be unplayable.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're doing some experimenting right now. I think yesterday they pushed some pretty aggressive changes to the networking code, and that's a bit of a problem. I just hope they don't experiment too much, because last week the server was actually pretty stable.
Yeah,
So,
what I think they need to do is they need to have like entity cleanup. Like, because I was streaming yesterday and I was just finding abandoned ships everywhere, like in large clusters at landing zones and things like that.
Jesus.
If they can have some type of entity cleanup where the game detects, hey, this player's been logged out for, 30, 40 minutes, the ship just despawns. I don't mind the stuff persisting as long as the player is like on the server.
Mm-hmm.
But if they log out and their ship's just out somewhere, it just needs to go. It's just...
Yeah, there's enough missions for scrap and doing salvaging anyways, so you're absolutely correct. I mean, anything we can gain performance from is welcome to be done for those servers here.
Yeah.
It's just ridiculous at some point when... Yeah, I've seen like clusters of like 30 ships or more, which is insane.
Right. It makes me wish I had an A2. I'd just go around, clean all that shit up.
Yeah,
blowing all those ships up.
And even then, there is a problem with all the debris that still remains and persists, because,
that's true.
Uncle Roberts wants everything to persist, and the server tech is not there
I would
yet,
even...
man.
If they were going to do persistence, I would be a fan of like decay rates.
Yeah.
Where the ship actually starts to break down into like its raw materials, where it's like it starts to rust and like wither away. It's like slowly.
Yep, I mean,
so
just
like,
make
it takes
like tiny HP bars which degrade over time, and the degradation actually accelerates. So basically, if you leave your ship in exploded state for like 1 hour, it should be gone by the second hour, I think.
Yeah.
Because basically there's going to be such big shards at some point, like they're aiming for 2,000 players or more. So many fucking debris are going to spawn, this is insane. No fucking server can hold this.
Yeah, and then they added all the rocks into the Pyro jump point.
Yeah.
Which is not helping performance either. Like, you come into Pyro and your frames just tank.
Yeah, and not only that, but they're dynamic rocks. Some of them are actually floating, moving around, colliding.
Yeah.
All those physics calculations. Fuck, man, this is just too much. Okay, so the game runs perfectly for me right now. Yeah.
It's on the stand side, they've added more NPCs in the cities. I'm just like, bro, we don't need more NPCs.
Oh, shit, yeah.
They're just standing there, just taking up space. Like, if you go to Cousin Crows and Orson, the place where you're like walking through like that little corridor, there's like 60 NPCs. They're just standing there, just taking up space.
Yeah, all the benches are basically full, and I've seen Area 18 at some point with like 200 NPCs spawned one into another. I mean, yeah, they have to do something about that, man. Like, get the server tech to a place where it's so good that it can actually support all this shit before actually allowing those NPCs to spawn.
Yeah, and look at the guy desyncing around.
Oh, Jesus,
Save him on your stream.
Oh, my God.
Yes.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, let me see.
Oh, you're all the way over there. I wonder if the station's still going to be angry at me.
11 FPS. Yeah, we have to switch servers. I think this is the worst server because this is 010.
I think there's only one server. I think there's only one shard.
What? Yeah, that's not possible, man.
Yeah.
I think it should be like at least 5.
I can go back to menu right now and check.
Yeah, just do that. I'm gonna try to log off into my ship because this server is absolutely had it, man. It's basically done with living.
Yeah.
Just reading the global chat is enough to tell the whole story. Like somebody stuck in the tram at New Babbage. Jesus Christ.
Or you got captain's quarters now, so you don't have to go all the way back to the berthing.
Yep, saving like 10 seconds of time or something.
Oh, I guess they did bring up EU. Try EU.
Yeah, there is at least 5 servers. This one is 010, and there is also 130.
Just went to 0.
Yeah, there is
I went
different
to
ones.
040 on the EU. I gotta claim my Connie somehow. I stored it when I got off last night, but somehow it didn't store. So.
Okay, here's a funny thing. It's saying that I don't own my ship, so I cannot log off into it. Nice.
That's hilarious.
Okay, I'm gonna suicide and I'm gonna log off in the station then.
Or just exit the menu, just go back to the station.
If I exit to menu, I'm gonna still be stuck in the ship for the next 15 minutes, and I cannot switch servers then.
Ah, gotcha.
Yeah, this is the reason I'm doing this. Like 15 minutes is a bit too aggressive. I think they should tune this down to like 2 minutes maybe. So combat logging won't be as effective, but still doesn't punish you for their servers just basically sucking at life.
Yeah, I loved it at CitizenCon. We're like, you guys claim your ships too much. I'm just like, we claim our ships so much because the game sucks sometimes.
It crashes, it fucking destroys.
Everyone's crashing.
Yeah.
Everyone's crashing into stations. Like, bro, I crash into stations when I want to log off real quick and either go to prison or go to Grimhex.
Yeah, they have to be aware of what's happening in the game, and I don't think they are. I mean,
they're not. They're so tone deaf. Like with the new operator modes, it's just master modes but suckier. So not a fan.
Oh, okay. Exiting to menu right now.
I feel like this is the exact same server I was just in. I remember seeing these bottles.
Oh, and the hospital gowns. I mean, those items are great, but fuck, delete them.
Yeah, put decay rates. Almost. Yeah, I'm excited for the Stars. I've been talking to their dev team on Discord and stuff, and they want, fast flight combat. And I'm hoping that X4 figures out how to get multiplayer in their game, because they got John Pritchett doing their flight model.
Yeah, I hope they do. Okay, so I cannot join your server for some reason.
I just went back to menus because I felt like I was in the same server.
Okay, I'm
so
in menus.
USA.
Yeah.
050.
Okay, that's a new one. Yeah, all the items that cannot be picked up in armistice zones should just be cleaned up at some point.
Yeah. Or, like, one of the things that I said, like, a year ago is they should, like, the trash cans should be, like, a deletion part.
They
where, like,
work,
you put an item in that.
Basically.
You put an item in there and it just goes away.
Exactly. Yeah, this is something they have to do at some point, and quickly.
Like, I'm not a fan of what they want to do with, like, having to craft faster speed. Then everyone who has crafted their ships are going to be just running circles around new players and people that don't have crafted ships. And it's gonna, if people think griefing is bad now, just wait until a bunch of these, griefing organizations all have a bunch of tier 5 stuff and you don't.
Yeah. I mean, this is inevitable for one simple reason, that they need progression. They need to do something. They need to entice players into spending lots of time in the game.
they can still have the progression, but they don't have to lock it behind crafting. Like, if I'm a bounty hunter and my profession is bounty hunting, I should be able to upgrade my ship through that profession, right? I go and I help the military, right? And then the military gives me ship upgrades.
Gotcha. Yeah, this is actually a very good reasoning. There has to be different paths to the same goal, and they don't.
Exactly.
Yeah, locking you to a single path to achieve something is never a good idea.
Because I'm that kind of guy. Like, I can't, like, my end game. What I want my end game to be is to have a Kraken, or if Anvil wants to make, you know,
A capital ship.
a capital carrier, call it the Archangel. Like, I want to live off my capital ship.
Exactly.
And have my fleet on my capital ship and fly it around to different systems and do the missions and do what we need to do. Park my capital
Connie,
ship in deep space, have a quantum beacon to it, and I can just go back and forth and do what I need to do.
Yeah, the good news is we have the beacon right now. I mean, if you abandon your ship, or maybe you see your body somewhere, the markers work right now.
Yeah.
That's the good thing. But I'm exactly on the same boat as you. I want to have my ship as a base of operations. I want to be able to basically live in this thing. And I don't want to be doing different kinds of professions that I don't like. Like cargo trading is not really my thing.
Yeah.
And I want to be able to earn stuff. Yeah.
I can't be bothered to just get a base and do that slow gameplay, because it's going to take you. It's going to take so long to build a base.
Months.
And what they can do with getting your ships upgraded through, like, the mission and the narrative system, is they can akin it to that kind of time, right?
Yep.
Where you have to really get deep into the loop to get those upgrades. But putting them in contested zones, which are buggy and desyncy, like, I just want to play the missions and, you know, upgrade my ship that way.
Yeah, completely understandable.
Or they can just give us the speed. This is my thought. Just give us all the speed, and then make it to where you either have to craft or you get the military components through the mission system.
Yep. Yeah, the speed is the most OP stat in the game. So this doesn't. It won't end well if they restrict this to crafting or stuff like that. It's gonna be just
it will not.
Very bad.
The server seems to be much better.
Yeah, this is just miles and miles.
Have you seen the porta potty on the Connie yet?
What have they done to it?
They put a porta potty in it.
I mean, didn't it have a porta potty before?
No, it didn't have a toilet before. It has a porta potty now.
Oh Jesus! About time.
It looks exactly like a porta potty, though. It's crazy.
Jesus Christ! It's like
I'll stream it to you on Discord.
Toilet and shower combo, I think.
Yeah, it's like super tiny.
Let me see. How do I watch the stream though?
Potty.
Okay, I see it now. Jesus Christ.
It's basically the size of a porta potty.
Yep. Yeah, this is the premium RSI ship.
Right.
The most premium toilet available is this, basically. Oh my god.
Instead of doing an entire redesign for the Connie, they just say, oh, we'll just slap a porta potty in and call it a day. Like, what is this, Drake?
Yeah, Drake is gonna have a bucket. That's gonna be what's gonna be happening there.
But Drake's bathrooms are nicer than this, like on the cutter and stuff.
Yeah, but the Cutlass is gonna have a bucket. Trust me on this.
Yeah. No, the Cutlass, you just open the side door and just go out the side door.
Yeah, yeah.
You open the door while you're in quantum and you pee outside.
Yep. The negative pressure is gonna assist you in quickly shitting out and getting off your insides into space. Alright, I'm gonna grab a different ship, because this is gonna take like 18 minutes. I'm gonna get a...
I'm in the Connie.
Nice. I'm gonna get something like...
I wish I could turn off cast in the menus by default. That'd be nice.
Mm-hmm. Okay, the lightning should be a good choice.
I was thinking about the lightning and how they can improve it. And let me know what you think about this idea. The lightning, they can make it an interceptor, but they take away one of the shields. So it just has one size 2 shield and then make it an interceptor. That way it's not like so tanky.
I would even suggest going back to the original concept, which had 4 size 1 shields. And the difference is that they rebuild very fast, but you don't have the capacity. So this is going to be way better, and they can give the ship a little bit more agility, I think.
Yeah, I like that idea.
4 size 1, it's definitely physically going to fit way more than 2 size 2. I mean, I don't even know where they fit those things.
Well, the F8 doesn't even have any physicalized components yet, so they can still do whatever they want.
I guess everything is just wishful thinking there still.
Yeah, even the Connie doesn't have physicalized components. I'm just like, how are they going to bring in engineering to some of these ships that don't have physicalized components?
I guess they have to do something at some point, yeah.
I figure like before you bring engineering in, like every ship in the game will have to have physicalized components.
Yeah, that's gonna take a while to make. I mean,
well, I mean, either that or you can't do it because, say my Connie's destroyed and I can supposed to be able to bring it back online. Well, I can't do that if I can't take the components out and repair them.
Absolutely, yeah. Engineering is a bit optimistic, I think. They don't want to be releasing this too soon, I don't think.
I don't think we're going to get engineering like anytime soon.
Yeah,
people
hopefully.
Like, oh, we'll get engineering.
Hopefully they don't, yeah.
First quarter of next year. I'm just like, bro, you don't understand how many ships in the game don't have physicalized components. I'm probably going to make a video on it.
Yeah.
Just so people understand. And I'm not saying it to be negative or mean. I'm just saying it because that's exactly what
this is the truth. I mean, they don't have the capacity or the desire to allocate the necessary dev power to this kind of development right now. It's gonna take months, a lot of months, just to fucking enable physicalized components on ships. Like the Cutlass, I don't think it has them yet.
Nope.
The Connies don't have them. The Starfarer is just a mess in the interior, so yeah.
I don't think the Prospector has them.
Yeah, it doesn't. I think the first thing they should focus on is getting silver meshing a bit more stable, and then the social features, like blocking users, muting, party finding, stuff like that.
I'm definitely gonna get blocked by people. Much killing as I've been doing in Pyro.
Well, that's fine. I mean, also they showed at CitizenCon a list of kill on site people which you are marking for future reference, and they're going to be showing in orange. So this means that they don't have to be hostile to you. You have marked those people as undesirable. And there's something that everybody needs this feature, I think.
It's like, but what Pyro's really exposing is how bad people are at PvP. Like when I'm flying the Connie, and I was fighting the Hurricane and the Hornet, like they just kept flying right into my kill box. I'm just like, you guys understand, like you're not supposed to be this close to me.
Yeah, there's a lot of people who have a lot of ships and they have zero experience how to fly them. So I've seen this as well. I mean, I was part of an org for like 6 hours total, in which the Grandmaster, as he called himself, got his ass basically handed to him, and he had every ship in the game conceivable. And yeah, I mean, this is the case in this game.
Where the hell are those missiles coming from? Oh, it's coming from the station. I don't know what I did and why this thing is still like hot. I didn't shoot anybody. I shot players. And all of a sudden, the shit is like hostile to me now. But I can still land. It's just spicy.
Yeah. Endless missiles coming your way. Always a nice experience.
Yeah, I think, you know, ships need to have much higher missile or flare counts.
Yep.
Like, there's no reason why we shouldn't have thousands of flares.
Yeah, they're small. They are pretty much quickly expanded. The biggest joke is basically the 890 jump has only 25 flares for this size of a ship, which should be the safest possible ship for money bag people to
They
ride
probably
on.
did that because it has PDTs now. But even with PDTs, like, you should still have a lot of flares too.
Yeah. I mean, this is the only way to make yourself kind of invisible for a short time.
Yeah. I feel like the 890 jump should have like a lot of forward acceleration. Things should be fast as hell in the straight line.
Yeah, right now it's slower than my Polaris.
Yeah, it should. That thing should have like 10 Gs
At least, yeah.
of acceleration.
Okay, so I just got a mission which I don't see the waypoint for, so that's always great.
That happens a lot too.
Okay, new
the
mission
mission
then.
system refactor is not working as intended.
Yeah.
Like I was trying to do a video on like on the mission progression because there's higher payouts now, to try to give people like an idea of like, okay, like what missions you can do to make a lot of money, but it's just not working. And what saddens me a lot is, to be honest, is like they're already advertising this, which makes me believe they're going to try to push this thing to live before the end of the year, because they're already advertising it.
Yeah, I mean,
And it's just like,
that's
bro,
the plan.
missions don't work. And I don't know why they want to do it, because Chris wants to make his letter from the chairman saying, guys, we did it. Pyro's here and it's in.
That's
But
only
it's just like,
guys,
yeah,
we
it's
kind
going
of
to be
did.
here in a
Yeah,
broken state.
this is that's a huge milestone that we've reached. The inflection point. Yeah.
The inflection point, guys. It's like, yeah, dude. Let me slap your fat neck real quick, dude.
Think of all the shareholders that we just made proud.
Well, I really honestly think, and whenever I say this, a lot of people in my YouTube comments, they're like, bro, you don't understand game development. But I'm just like, bro, I'm pretty sure they're private investors. Like, if you don't put this shit out, we want our money back.
I mean,
So they don't have a choice but
yeah.
to release it.
They have sat down at some point on a round table and they've said, this is our conditions, Chris. If you don't meet them, like this money goes away, then that money goes away. You have until this quarter to make this happen. We don't care how.
Yeah.
Just make it happen, make the numbers talk for themselves, and then you're getting the money flowing. If not, then forget about the money, and we're gonna pull out the investment so far, so get your ass ready for a bidding in court. So yeah, that's how I see it.
And I hope that people continue to vote with their wallets with the flight model, because
this whole fucking
the flight model is such
model,
a core part. It's such a core part of the game.
Yeah.
This is literally a game about flying spaceships, and flying spaceship is like the least fun thing to do in the game.
It makes no sense.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It makes no sense. And I said that in my most recent video because I found an actually, I'll send this to you on Discord so that you can see it. But basically, what wound up happening was someone, or Yogi went into Avenger 1's Discord and clarified what they said about, you know, the operator modes. And he pretty much said that, you know, it's not really going away. They're just deleting nav mode. And I went and looked for this thread that I sent you on Discord in Spectrum, and I can't find the thread anywhere. So they
Ninja
basically
delete,
removed
yeah.
it.
Retcon, basically. You know what?
So it's like, oh, nice.
Yeah,
you're deleting threads.
Yogi is basically not really aware of how to make a flight model that actually works and it's fun to fly, and it really shows. I mean, he's always taking things personally, like this is his baby basically. He's proud of what he's done, and it's not good. I mean, people are telling him it's not good and he doesn't want to listen, and that's a bit of a problem.
Yeah, it's like the worst thing that you can do. Because I look at it like this, right? And I'm on the side of us because we are the consumer,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
right? And as the consumer, we have the right to voice our displeasure about a product that we're being sold.
Yeah.
If the product's bad, then the product's bad. I mean, there is no other way around that. And if they want the product to be good, they need to listen to their feedback. It's just like what flight feels like is we're 900 years in the future and we're going World War II speeds.
Yeah.
Like an F-22 Raptor is faster than every ship in the game in combat mode, and that shouldn't be the case.
I think the biggest issue is that they're trying to cater to people who don't really want to do PvP and they still want to feel powerful in a sense, but you cannot do that. I mean, there is no
anyway.
Yeah, I mean, there is no one type of magic solution that fits everybody. And I think they should make this game as competitive as it can be. Like, PvP should be extremely fast. You should get your adrenaline, like, just at the moment you enter the ship. Like, the speed should be fucking instantaneous, like in real life, basically.
Yeah.
These are rocket engines. You have to feel the G's.
You remember, like it used to be?
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
it's like, oh yeah, we're gonna add control surfaces. I'm like, we have rocket engines. Like at some point, if you have 17 G's of acceleration, your control surfaces don't.
They're gonna
really
break. They're
gonna
fucking disintegrate. Yeah. I mean, it's okay for certain ships at certain speeds. They can make like 5 ships that use those kinds of surfaces. But what about the fucking alien tech? I mean, those guys cannot hope to actually have anything that's remotely gonna be aerodynamic. Yeah. For them, there's gonna be the magic alien tech, which is gonna always be better, or it's gonna basically suck if they don't make it better. So I don't think this is the way to go.
There's a Gladius down here.
Oh god, the Gladius. Yeah, this is the favorite stepchild of Chris Roberts and John Crew and everybody else.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's NPCs here. I'm not sure if they're hostile or not. Is this base gonna be hostile to us?
It's probably gonna be hostile to me.
Huh.
Because I've been a very bad boy.
NPCs climbing ladders. Okay, that's a first. He's going up the tower. Nice. Okay, he's basically ignoring me for now. I guess they're kind of neutral for now. And there is a Hornet just flying off.
That's the
that should
that
be
was
player.
The Gladius. I shot his I've shot off his wings. Now he's dead.
Nice. You know, there is a chance at some point they can actually remove Yogi from his position if people really continue.
Send him back to the sound department.
Yeah. If people really continue to vote with their wallet and don't give up on the idea of actual proper speeds in the game, they might actually revert this. And may actually hire somebody who gets this kind of thing and can do it, can make it happen for us. And after that, we should be...
They never should have fired John Pritchard. I think what really happened is, and this may be an unpopular opinion, I don't know what kind of audience that you have, but I think, you know, during 2020, like everything kind of went woke.
Yep.
And, you know, they went for the more inclusive, you know, and there was a paradigm shift at CIG.
Yep.
And it's quite apparent, and that's reflecting in the game. but what they don't understand is that everything that's gone woke has not worked.
It really hasn't, and not only that, I don't think every type of gameplay should be exclusive for everybody. I mean inclusive, because not everybody can be as good as a PvPer as the next guy, and everybody should have their own niche of gameplay that they are good at, and they don't want to be catering to everybody. I don't think this is a good idea to basically make everybody equal. This doesn't really make gameplay any more fun if we are all stuck to single speed.
Well, here's my solution, right? You bring back tricording, but you use your gameplay elements to explain to people, and then everyone has a basic understanding of flight movement, and then from there you can take the skill expression as far as you want to take it.
Yep, exactly.
I mean, gamers, I think that there's been this trend lately where, you know, they've basically assumed that gamers are dumb.
Oh,
right?
God, yeah.
And there's like a lot of hand-holding, but especially like with a game like Star Citizen, the player base is a lot older, right?
Yeah, we're a different kind of breed, yeah.
Different kind of breed of people. And I would like to think that we're the kind of age group that reads manuals, right?
We definitely do.
With that being said, I mean, just look at all of the websites that collect data on Star Citizen. There's spreadsheets everywhere for this game. So if you know that about your player base, that people will take the time to read a spreadsheet, people will take the time to play a proper tutorial.
Exactly.
And if you just explain to people, they'll get it. And then everybody has a basic understanding of how the flight model works. The thing that CIG did was they didn't explain their flight model to anybody, and then they gaslit us into thinking that
we're making noise. Yeah,
people were the problem, and they weren't the problem. Hell, I think it was easier in the previous flight model for someone who wasn't experienced in combat, if they were being shot at, to get away.
Exactly, you have the speed, so if somebody wants to kill you, they have to bring something to disallow you from quantuming, and even then you have the speed and the model of the ship that can possibly escape. I mean, a Connie could never fucking kill a small Aurora or something like that. Never.
I can't, like, bro, like what I just did to that Gladius in the previous flight model would have never happened. That Gladius would have ran circles around me.
Yep. They've made it so slow that basically every single ship, including the slowest, the biggest, the most lumbering, titanic, gigantic ships, can basically kill everybody. Like the smallest fighter doesn't stand a chance.
Have you seen what they did to the Ion? Or not the Ion, but the Inferno?
Nope, I haven't even tested it.
The Inferno has been nerfed even more.
Oh my god.
It's basically useless.
I mean, how much more useless can it get?
Cameral was testing it. So before in the live patch, it took like 2.8 seconds for the Inferno to kill the Gladius. I think it's like 17 seconds now.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah. And then like you have cooldowns. I'm just like, okay. I understand that guns get hot. Like I totally get that. Right?
Mm-hmm.
That's not lost on me. But why would they design a ship to where the gun gets hot after like 3 seconds?
In space.
In space.
Where you have below zero even temperatures. I mean, what the fuck? It makes no sense.
You know what I mean?
I mean,
like the more that you try to make sense of it, the dumber that they seem to be. And I don't like talking negative about CIG, contrary to what people may think about me. I don't, but when you do something that's dumb to your game, and then you expect us to
just
like
take it, yeah.
I'm not gonna like it.
Exactly. I mean, somebody has to take the position of lead developer, and he has to be from our generation.
Rich Tyra is not the guy. I'm sorry.
He's very motivated. But he's not.
He's
really
motivated. Yeah. He has a lot of good energy to him. I'm sure he's a fantastic human being, but he's not the guy. He speaks in too much word salad. He doesn't speak clear sentences. when you talk and you hear him talk, I get more confused the more he talks. You know, and I know like that whole IAE thing with the operator modes, that was a last minute decision. But at the same time, it's just like you wasted, you know, essentially what was it, 45 minutes during CitizenCon with with the cosplay competition.
This was the most cringe thing I've ever seen. I mean, even the presenters were a bit confused.
Yeah, and you could just see that they were like, "Hey, we have to stall for time. We have to stall for time." And I'm just like, you could have used that time to talk about the flight model.
Yeah, maybe? The flight model, they're avoiding this topic like the plague, and this pisses me off to no end. I mean, if there is a problem, avoiding it shows the most disrespectful kind of behavior that you can actually show your customers. And in this case, the fix is very simple. Do not make this game available for everybody to play every single gameplay loop, because people have different skill sets. Some of them are great leaders. I've had, like, I was a member of an org for like 1 year, and the leader was the best leader possible, but he sucked at PvP, and he's still a good leader. And this is the way the game should be. Some people will be gods in PvP. You just have to give them the freedom to hone their skills and basically to be fast. You need speed in this game. This is the way to show how good you are. Yeah?
You know what's hypocritical? They want people to be skilled in, you know, like crafting and mining and research and all these other areas, but they want no one to be skilled in flight.
Yeah, that's an issue. This is a space game, yeah?
It's a game about flying spaceships.
Yeah.
And I asked the question in my most recent video. I asked the question, show me how you can play this game without flying a spaceship, someone flying you in a spaceship, or someone flying you in your own spaceship. Show me how you can play the game without that. And if you can do that, I mean, okay, you have contested zones. Okay, I'll give you contested zones. But outside of contested zones, you can't do anything else. And even in contested zones, a lot of times what your prices are going to be, they're going to be ship-related prices.
I mean, FPS will be a part of the game, but spaceships have to be the most fun and engaging type of gameplay that the game should be offering. And this is the problem. Master modes basically ruins that. It absolutely destroys the whole gameplay.
Yeah, I totally agree with that. Now, here's my thought. What I used to think about when I played Star Citizen, either when I bought a ship with my own money or I upgraded and got a ship through playing the game, it felt like I was unlocking a new character. Because like each manufacturer had its own like unique flight style, right? Whether you flew an Ion, Inferno, or a Herc, or a Mercury Starrunner, it had that kind of Crusader like handling, right?
Exactly.
And you had to kind of be a little bit skilled and knew the quirks and the nuances of how Crusader ships flew, basically, right? The same thing with Drake, the same thing with Aegis, the same thing with Anvil, because we all know that Anvil fighters, besides the F8, are terrible in atmosphere for some reason. So you kind of have to know like the little quirks and how to actually fly them. But with master modes, all those characteristics are gone.
Not only that, but the F8 basically was usable when they first launched it. Like 1337 was its meters per second speed, which is basically a short abbreviation for lead. Also a nice touch, but then it became a fucking slow brick that doesn't really fit anywhere right now. I mean, it's slow. It doesn't really have the firepower because of the low size guns, which are a bit better now thanks to the upgunning of the gimbal slots. But it's nowhere near the speed that's ever advertised in the missions, and they say it's the biggest development, like the fastest and most heavy and maneuverable ship all into one. And it's none of those things right now. It's basically just meh.
Yeah, it's in there. It's in the Squadron 42 video. Do you know that that in when the Intrepid came out, I went out in the Intrepid and I was killing people in F8s, like easily.
I mean, it's
Because
absolutely
the
possible,
Intrepid
yeah.
has 17.9 Gs of acceleration. I could just fly circles around it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just like, well, if you can't hit me, right?
And this is a starter ship,
keep your guns
by
on
the
me.
way.
It's not gonna. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a starter ship. And people are like, "Oh, you're just." I'm just like, I'm not upset that it's fast. I'm upset that it flies like how a fighter should fly. It's like ships that are not fighters fly like fighters, and fighter ships fly like ships that are not fighters.
Yeah, this was supposed to be a jack of all trades, but it mastered at none, and now it kills the supposed master of PvP, which should be the F7, the F8, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, CAG, I mean, I'm absolutely on the same boat as you. I don't have anything negative to say about the idea for Star Citizen, but the execution of this idea is nowhere near as good as it should have been. There need to be at least 3 developers. One of them needs to be the general developer of all the game systems, and he needs to have common sense. He needs to know what players want, how to make the game engaging, and for God's sakes, how to make the game run as if we're 900 years in the future. Like, we need to fucking pull those Gs out of our asses. We need to be flying at 2,000 meters per second at least at some instances. We have to be fast.
Yeah.
There is no other way. I mean, I like the quantum jump and the free quantum jump idea. It's great for large distances, just able to navigate your ship and fly fast and stuff like that. That's great, but the combat speed is so fucking slow. I'm embarrassed. This is just World War One, basically.
I have a friend that I got into this game, and he hit me up, and he's like, "Bro, what happened to the speed?" And I'm just like, "Dude, I'm so sorry."
Yeah, you have to be
what
sorry.
else can I say? Like,
for CAG, apologize for CAG. They have sinned, and we're paying the price for it.
Yeah. It's like I used to do ship giveaways on my channel. It's like I can't even, in good faith, do a ship giveaway because of how bad the game actually is. It's like...
Yeah, the only saving grace for me right now is basically the FPS
Polaris.
aspect of it. No, the FPS aspect. I kind of like the way that the FPS plays. I mean, it's unforgiving. You can get one shot pretty easily with a sniper, and yeah, waiting in ambush or just trying to be fast on your feet. Ducking, jumping,
they
aiming.
Really got to fix the NPCs. I get really tired of like the NPCs just being able to just unload unlimited rounds of ammunition at you. It's like, bro, they need to reload.
Yeah,
yeah. I got to reload. They got to reload.
And they have to run out of ammo as well. I mean, they showed some prototype of this actually working, and them starting to look for crates. But this hasn't been done yet, and I'm pretty upset about it.
Yeah, I'm upset about it too, because like even when I was doing the Safe Stanton mission, it's like they took the service beacons, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they made them worse, right? And then like the guy you have to rescue, like in the old service beacons, they would actually get their shit back online, and they would actually kind of help you try to fight back, right?
Yeah.
But now they just sit there, and these NPCs have infinite ballistics. They don't overheat. They don't have to recharge their capacitors for their laser weapons.
Yeah,
they are just there unloading on. I'm just like, well, how can I realistically save this guy if the NPCs have an obvious and clear advantage? Now, I know they're mostly brain dead, but if they have to shoot at a target that's not moving, they're probably going to hit it.
Definitely, yeah. At least make the target move. I mean, what the hell? Just make it do basic maneuvering, something to show that there's somebody on board, that he was fighting for their life and stuff like that. I mean, what the hell?
Okay, so Rat's Nest is being nice to me. No one's killing me here yet.
Yeah, I'm on Rat's Nest as well, but I cannot refuel for the life of me.
Oh no. Try what I do when that happens is I
want to
take
store
off
the
and
ship.
reload. That might work too. I hate storing the ship though because then I have to reset my MFDs.
Oh shit, yeah, I haven't even touched the MFDs here, so I don't think that's gonna be a problem, but here is an issue that is way too common and they haven't fixed it. Like it shows me that I can reload, but it doesn't let me refuel
Rat's
stuff.
Nest is a smaller station, and it looks like this one is even has performance issues. Like I'm getting a lot of frame stutters in here as well.
Yeah, they have stuff to do. Basically, it's gonna be a rush job.
I know there's a lot of telemetry data running around in the back because they're collecting a lot of stuff, but still.
Well, it's a bit better than last year, that's for sure. But at that time, they actually showed us
last year better because I was flying around in my A2 just wrecking people. Dogfighting harbingers and wardens and just destroying them.
I actually stole somebody's 890 jump and made a video with the ship serving as my basic camera operator. It was funny too. I mean, I couldn't spawn a ship, and then I just went outside the station, found an airlock, and in the distance I see a fucking 890 jump, unoccupied, just sitting there.
Yeah, I remember when 318 went live and I couldn't spawn ships, and there was a ship outside, and this is back when you could take the med beds, and you could use your tractor beams in armistice zones. So me and my boy, we took a med bed and a tractor beam, and we did the whole clipping thing inside of a ship, and we were able to, steal a ship. And I was streaming, and people were like, "Bro, how did you spawn a ship?" I'm like, "Bro, we had to steal this thing."
Yeah.
And then we quantum somewhere, and the ship disappeared on us, and we were just stuck in space. Bro, it was so brutal.
Oh shit, yeah. Okay, this thing is not gonna refuel.
Frames here are bad, and you're probably low on fuel too, huh?
Yup.
I think I got like 57% left. We can hop into Connie.
Sure thing. Okay, let's go do some. Let's go do some contested zones or something.
Yeah, the only problem is like I'm not sure like if I'm gonna be able to get into places easy. It's gonna be sketchy.
I also gotta buy some ammunition somewhere.
They have ammunition here, I think.
Nice.
You want to get it here before we leave? They have a shop here.
Yeah, definitely want to do that, and some medical as well.
Yeah. I don't think there's a hospital though. But they might have med pens.
I think they should sell med pens at least.
Oh, they do have a medical clinic here. Okay.
Nice.
From the outside, this station looks a lot smaller than it is.
It's a decent size. I mean,
not a shower.
Doesn't have many docking ports, but it still has the basic stuff that we need.
This could be a low-key good starting point.
Oh yeah, I mean, most of the people is going to be starting in Ruin Station and Checkmate Station, so better to avoid those hotspots, I think.
Yeah, they got they sell attrition 4s here and attrition 3s.
Nice.
Well, this station is actually kind of low-key, kind of good. Let me check their shop terminal.
Okay, medical stuff is here now. Is that you or somebody else?
I'm in the ship weapon shop.
Okay, so somebody else is here. He's got a Gallant rifle.
I don't think this place has a contested zone, right?
This one, I'm not sure. I haven't seen those R&R stations have those points here. I don't think it has. But it's possible, I mean... Okay, the shop's over here. Tell me there's FS9 ammunition here. I just need to grab some of that.
I didn't check the ammunition. I didn't go inside the terminal, but I'm sure the terminal might have some.
Okay, those are NPCs, I think. Or maybe not.
The weapons are over here.
Okay.
And let me see if it has it. It should. No, they don't have FS9. This is, yeah, personal weapons, attachments. Oh, yeah, they have, no, I don't see any FS9. They have FL55.
Okay, grenades I'm gonna get. So that's something that gives me armor at least. So what do they have here? They have P4, the shotgun, which sucks. So I'm just gonna rely on the
Ravager.
P4 then. Alright, so P4. Oh shit, they say P8 AR ammunition, which is great. Okay,
Have you
so
done the contested zones yet?
I haven't seen contested zones in this station. I don't think it has them.
But no, have you just done it like in general?
I've just watched streams of it.
Yeah.
I've done Ghost Arena though, and it was quite fun. Okay, so how much ammunition can I hold in my pockets? That's the question.
Oh, you can put a lot of ammo in your backpack now.
Oh, great.
In
Perfect.
my backpack, I got like 56 rounds of... Oh no, my gun is gone.
Shit.
My S71 is gone. Okay, I need
You're
to go buy a
definitely
gun now
missing a
too.
gun, yeah. Gotta get something here.
You know, it actually might be in my ship. I'm gonna go check real quick. I'm gonna check my storage locker in my ship. It might be in there. Before I go buy something.
So have they made the storage lockers on the ships be synchronized between players? So if somebody finds your ship, they can see your items in there?
I don't know.
Yeah, we gotta check that at some point, because it's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, we can check it in the Connie. Because it's still here on my hangar.
It could be a very, very nice source of ammunition and stuff from people who are leaving the ships just hanging somewhere.
Yeah. Okay, it's this way still. Okay, the elevator's right here.
Okay, so the lights of the Connie are still outside the Connie. That's good to know.
Yeah. Yes, they are. And this still has an issue, like if it takes too much damage, the cargo bay goes down and you can't repair it.
I think it's possible for you to actually lift it up. What the hell? Am I... Is this thing stopping when you're double clicking it? What the hell? Huh.
Maybe just a little bit in input delay. Let me check this
Okay.
one.
So this is the only elevator
Oh,
I've
you
seen.
know what?
Yeah?
You know what?
Yeah?
My weapon was in my other Connie. This is a new one. I forgot.
Okay, so
But
we
I'm gonna
gotta
put my
find your
ammo.
weapon.
I'll put my ammo in this middle locker.
Okay, let me
I
see
wanna
if I
see if you
can
can
see
see
it.
After I put all my stuff in there, I'll close it. It's in the middle one.
Yeah, I see it. Okay, so it's synchronized.
nice. That's actually very good.
Yeah, this means we can steal stuff from other people's ships, which is important.
God, I just hate the P4. In my S71 had a silencer on it too.
I think we're gonna find weapons where we were going anyways.
We will, for sure.
I'm just hoping we gotta find ammo as well.
Yeah.
Okay, so the shops are this way.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank God for those signs, man. I mean,
I remember last time they made these things, they didn't have any signs up here. Last year
yeah,
in the
last year
playground.
was absolutely crazy to get to my ship. I mean, almost impossible.
I'm actually kind of tired of bad guys not being clean. We need some clean bad guys.
Yeah.
I mean, they don't know how to craft.
Thanks for stopping by.
No, they sell scalpels here. You can buy a scalpel.
I
Sniper rifle.
don't like the damage it does. I mean, it's a bit low to my taste.
P4 AR. Okay. Can I buy this in my backpack? Will it fit? Nope.
I think you can get a medium one. There is one named Sinkhole backpack. Should be good.
Cannot buy more than 50.
I guess the station has its limits here.
Yeah. Unless somehow it's limited.
Or maybe somebody has bought it out. I mean, there's players here. One of them is coming
Or
right now.
it could be like the commodities at the you know, when you go like to an outpost and you buy something.
It replenishes over time. Yeah, they're kind of finite.
Thanks for stopping by.
God, I miss local inventory so much.
The magical, endless inventory that we used to have.
It's made life so much easier.
Yeah, it does.
Alright, we're good to go. Actually, you know what? I want to get some med pins. Let me buy a bunch of med pins while I'm here. Can never have too many med pins.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm actually getting pretty good frames in here. It's actually pretty smooth.
Yeah, for me also. I think I'm next to 60 almost. This server, I think, is really the best one yet.
Or it could be because we're out here in the middle of nowhere.
It's possible. Let me see the server frame rates. 30. Yeah, it's basically perfect. It's flawless.
Dude, could you imagine this game at 60 FPS?
Jesus
be
Christ. If this is even possible, technically.
No, not with the CryEngine, no. Their Frankenstein engine, probably not.
Yeah, this thing has been tortured for years. Beyond its lifetime expectancy. So now the Connie is basically the beefiest ship that has the beefiest pilot guns available.
Yep.
And not only that, we get size 3 on the turrets as well, all of a sudden.
Yes, sir. I feel like the Polaris needs its turrets upgunned. Needs quad size 5s.
Yeah, on the top, definitely.
Yeah.
I think it's needed. Or at the very least, like a mix between 2 size 5s and 2 size 4s. Like something like the Javelin, it has like size 4s and size 7s on its turrets.
Alright.
What was the
What is meant to
keybind
be
for
the
gyro
closest?
disabling?
I think, shit, G or X or one of those buttons.
Yeah, G is doing it, I think, yeah. Okay, X is the SP, Q is the relative mode. Okay, I think I've got it all.
Alright, I think we're gonna go to the one next to Bloom because that's the closest one. And my MFD's reset. Doesn't matter, we're quantuming anyway. That's super annoying.
Yeah, they have to save the state of those things.
Persistent MFDs are not persistent.
Yeah.
Can't make this up.
I think they also have to make the option to separate the global chat into the systems, so I don't see stuff that's happening in Stanton right now in the global chat.
Yeah. I would like to put the global chat into one of the MFD screens.
Yeah,
That way
sure.
it's
I mean,
not like up and to the right.
yeah,
You can just make sure you can just make it function the same way that it functions now, and you can just press enter to chat, but you're just moving it to an MFD.
yep.
That way you can actually read it when you're flying. It's not shaking around because of your ship.
I think one of the biggest issues is they've disabled global chat preview for third person, which is a bit stupid, I think.
Yeah. It's a little bit of an issue when you're quantum traveling to like the orbital markers and things like that. It's a little bit wonky.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to get a waypoint working there.
over to Obituary. They should have a contested zone there. I mean, so far, even coming over to this planet, we're still smooth.
I think this should be the standard. You know, the server 010 is actually the one with the most telemetry, so it makes sense that it's the most broken right now. Like last time they had to test concurrency, they actually basically asked everybody to go into this particular server in the testing chat. So I guess it's the one that has the most telemetry.
God, where did the station go? I hate when you quantum and it doesn't take you right to the freaking station.
Yeah, sometimes you're actually fucking behind the station. You have to make a fucking 180.
We went past it.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah, this is the boogie quantum drive. I've tried this like
No, it's
10 times in the past couple of days. It doesn't work, so you have to manually fly
to the station.
Yeah. Quantum doesn't want to bring you there.
Just gonna have to do the main gameplay for SC.
At least I'm getting the advanced HUD on my turret as well, so that's something that I appreciate. I see the speed.
Dude, the advanced HUD is so amazing.
Yeah. I also see the speed.
I really like that. I give them a lot of credit for that one.
Yeah, somebody with common sense made this happen, so I'm thankful for whoever made this thing become a reality here. Because
I'm
right
not
now,
sure if Obituary is going to shoot at us if we go over there, so...
Yeah, we're gonna see in just a second. So I'm seeing your quantum fuel, I'm seeing your speed, I'm seeing basically everything that you're saying, so that's great.
And that gives you a lot more information to know, like, okay, the ship's moving this way, so my shots are gonna go this way. You know what I mean?
Exactly. But there is one issue that I'm noticing. I'm no longer having access to scanning, so that's a bit of a bummer.
You might just have to go to the scanning mode.
Okay,
I
let
see
me
flashing
try.
lights from
Nope.
the station.
It doesn't let me.
Let's see how much our frames tank once we get over by the station. I'm getting a little stutters.
Yep. Yeah, pinging doesn't work in turret mode right now. So if somebody's using chaff and countermeasures, I won't be able to find them again.
It's okay, I don't think anybody's here. Get these shields up.
Here come the cluster of abandoned ships. There is one person here, it's Blue Butterfly.
Yeah, and a carrot, those are
Carrot,
just food.
yeah. I very much like the design choices for the stations in Pyro. I mean, those guys from the Montreal studio really did their job here.
Yeah, they did.
Like last year on CitizenCon, there was one French-speaking guy who is responsible for this particular design here, and he just did the most perfect job I've ever seen. Like, the style of those stations is just great.
Jeez, why would they put a turret right next in front of the hangars?
Yeah, this is the quality control we're talking about here.
Yeah. Massive turret just right in front of the hangars. Good thing I'm not a new pilot. Just think how many players get killed by that.
This is gonna be the global chat in 1 or 2 years time. Like new players buying the game, and just watch out for the comments.
That was probably like my smoothest landing ever in Star Citizen. The frames are so good right now.
Yeah.
Actually, we can check the weapon shop here. They might have better weapons.
Oh yeah, P4 is not really
A good one.
yeah, something that I can trust long term. The damage is definitely not there anymore.
It used to be so good.
Yeah, I mean, 30 rounds, medium damage, it was great. Now it's a pea shooter, there's nothing.
They made it into an AR-15 basically.
Yeah. Okay, frame drops. I'm guessing my shaders have to compile.
Yeah, I deleted my shaders, so all my stuff has to recompile too. But I'm still really smooth. I don't even know how to get to the contested zone. It's over by the shops first. Oh, it's like the same setup as the other station. Okay.
Yeah, there's only one type of setup for those stations. For now, at least.
All these people are probably going to contested zones too. They look like they're getting geared up.
Yep. At least the party markers are working, so that's really fucking important.
Yeah. No, it's the same weapons.
Oh god. Okay, so we gotta rely on the fact that everybody's gonna be using P4s, hopefully.
Those guys just went in there. I'm pretty sure they're going to the contested zone.
Give me one moment, okay?
Okay, so do we have fuses? We need fuses.
Where do we get fuses from?
Let me get that for you.
There's 3 ways to do that. So there's some shops which sell them. The second place is gonna be looting from ships. The third place is gonna be if you have a voucher, we can salvage something and produce fuses from it.
I don't have a vulture.
I have
So
a voucher.
it's
The
gonna
problem
be-
is, do we have something to salvage nearby?
Do you have like a hover quad or some type of bike?
Yeah, let's do that. Yeah,
Oh, we could
that's a
probably
great.
salvage that.
Yeah, let's definitely do that. Okay, I'm gonna pick up some. Okay, this I cannot pick it up. Okay, never mind. Let's go back to the hangars.
Back to the hangar.
Okay, contested zones is this way. Exit is here.
I know we need to go up this way. Something blowing up.
Oh shit.
Going down.
Yeah, I think those NPCs are gonna be shooting at us as well.
We didn't do anything.
It doesn't matter. They're hostile to players. Okay, let me see. Okay, they're going this way. Maybe they're not interested in us. Behind you, there's one more guy with a gun, so it's not recommended to be there.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, how many guards does this station have, man? It's insane.
So many.
Okay, so let me spawn something small.
Like a hover bike or something we can put to the side.
Okay, it doesn't let me spawn hover bikes.
Oh no.
I can spawn my Archimedes, maybe. Huh. Okay, so those stations don't let you spawn land vehicles at all. I mean, what the hell? Let me open the doors. Come on.
I got stuck in something. Oh, look there. I got another gown box.
Yeah, this has to be taken care of.
Yeah. So I will take the Archimedes.
Yeah,
and
fly
I will
it
just
to
fly
the
up
side, and I'm gonna even get a second ship.
I was just gonna fly it up to the ceiling. So it's not on
Okay,
the pad.
yeah, that's a good idea, I think.
This thing is so fast. It's like 27 Gs of acceleration.
It's a great racing ship.
Good PvP too, in the group setting.
Yeah, if you don't get hit, it's gonna be fine. But if you do get hit, God help you.
Yeah, if you get hit, ballistics are always a weak point because ballistics will actually move the ship around.
Okay, so voucher should be coming any moment now.
It's actually interesting to watch it from this angle. Watch the ships come up.
You got a first row view of the whole stadium, basically.
Yeah. The extra large hangars are like the size of a freaking football arena.
Yeah.
You can have like 3 football matches in one hangar. Goals and all, back to back. You know the complexes where they have like the different fields and the goals are like in a grid of like 4.
Mm-hmm.
You can literally do that in extra large hangars
Yeah.
with room for stands and concessions and everything else.
I think it's big enough for us to make like a PvP arena there. Just stack some boxes for cover and make a labyrinth.
Yeah, you could.
You can basically do a Counter-Strike something match there.
You can even do it with the Polaris on the deck too.
Yeah,
Could be your respawn point.
exactly.
Put boxes up in the Polaris and buy a bunch of the shit boxes, the waste,
Yeah.
and make a PvP arena. Well, I don't think you could because you know the collision physics are really bad. You can't stack boxes unless they're on the grid.
Alright, so shields should be off in your ship.
Yeah, so I'm gonna come land and
Yeah.
then I'm gonna get out of here.
I'm gonna have to check the controls for salvaging because I've forgotten everything. Okay, SC keybinds. I've got a whole spreadsheet here.
Oh, my screen, you're like desynced. You're still standing out behind your ship.
Well,
edge.
desync, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they just rammed you, so rammed your desync body, so the guards may shoot at me when I go back inside.
Nice.
I hear grenades and shit going off.
Yeah, the sound system is a bit wonky, I think.
Oh god, I forgot to turn off the engines.
Yeah, the ship just flew off like a piece of paper.
I mean, you can still salvage it though. It's alright. It's not. The hangar door's just open. That's interesting.
Okay, where's the ship though? Okay, I see it now.
To your left.
Okay, the Vulture now flies like a turd, so that's concerning. And The salvage beams do not work.
In your hangar?
Uh-huh. Oh man. Oh Jesus. Yeah, the physics in this game just awesome. As
Yeah.
always. Okay, so what do we do now? Maybe we can try salvaging outside the station.
Does that ship have fuses inside of it?
I think it should. Let me land and see.
The Hammerhead has fuses, right?
Yeah. The Hercules series have fuses, the Hammerhead has fuses. I think I've got a loner Hammerhead, so we can spawn that.
I have a loner Hammerhead too. I have one too.
Nice.
But I need to spawn it from the
Your own hangar, basically, yeah.
I have to spawn it from the out there. Oh god. I was just trespassing in someone else's hangar, and now I am
Stuck in the void?
gulag. Yep, I'm stuck in repositioning.
Okay. Okay, so the Vulture doesn't have any fuses. I guess it's too small for that. So let's get it out of the pad and get my... Where's my Hammerhead?
Oh, you have to spawn it from the lobby.
Oh
'Cause
shit.
you're in
Yeah,
an
this is the
extra
small
small
hangar,
hangar.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's too small for that shit.
But logically, how it should be is like you should still be able to spawn it, but it gives you an extra hangar.
Yep.
That way you don't have to go all the way back to the lobby. Exit the menu. Actually, I need to go because my sister's calling me right now.
Sure thing, man.
It was fun playing with you though, man.
Yeah, anytime.
I'll be watching the stream.
Yeah, thanks so much, and I'll see you
No problem.
next time, man. Yeah.
Alright, peace.
Okay, so let's get the Hammerhead and see if we can get fuses from it.
Vehicle selected. Stand by. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location. Please visit us again.
Okay, so where's the interaction menu for the elevator? Oh shit. It doesn't have any. It's still coming down, so that's what counts, I guess. Okay, so where are those fuses? Okay, this should be something for the fire extinguisher, I think. It looks like they haven't updated the Hammerhead to use fuses yet. So we don't get this option. Man, that's a bummer. Okay, so let me think. There is the option for me to spawn my Polaris at the home location and steal the fuses from that.
retrieval system.
Okay, so I don't have any more ships that have fuses on them. Okay, so I'm gonna get the hammerhead, I'm gonna go back to Ruin Station, and I'm just gonna get my Polaris from there. I don't wanna have to re-equip my PvP gear, so basically I'm just gonna have to fly. Alright, so back to Ruin Station we go. The music is just absolutely insane. Okay, audio seems to be a bit of low, I think. Let's see if I can fix it. Let's give it 55, maybe 60 even. Alright, let's go get the docking port. And here we go. Oh man, look at the view here. Nice. She's doing welding or something? Who knows? It almost looks believable.
Welcome to the ASOS vehicle. Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility. Vehicle selected. Stand by. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location. Please visit us again.
What is this blur effect that's happening? Actually, let me check. I might have to turn this down. Okay, I think this is not the correct setting. Huh. Okay, the blur is off and it's still working. Okay, so there is a queue. There's a queue on the hangars here. 100 seconds. I hope this is not correct. Alright, so those two missions, I don't think they're doable. The map markers are definitely missing, so I'm gonna have to abandon them. Look at this mission, guys. Shit's all kind of broken. You can say that again. Oh my god. Yeah, somebody at CAG had a big sense of humor here. Alright, so there seems to be a big issue with markers for missions. And this wasn't the case in the last patch, so maybe they've broken something yesterday. Let me see, can I find out which cluster we gotta go to? Last landings on Pyro 6. Huh. Interesting names. So this is last landing, and on the left it says rough landing. So this seems to be a different place. Okay, I see something on the right. Maybe that's an abandoned Connie or something. Yeah, there's a bunch of small outposts here. All those lights just mean that there's something there. So since the map markers are not working, we have to rely on the lights to show us where we have to go. So that's the landing location here, and I assume this is going to be the outpost there. Okay, there's a bunch of graphical glitches here. Okay, what the hell is that? I think those are textures for the weather effects or something. Or maybe it's the marker. Oh my god. What is this? I'm getting some rain inside the ship. So that means there's holes inside the fuselage here. And the elevator just brought us inside the ground. Oh my god. Oh god. This is not looking good, guys. This might be a location where you actually fall through the ground inside the planet. Okay, so there is one thing we can do here. We can probably use the hangar doors. Okay, so this is definitely some bad weather here. So we do have NPCs at those locations, and I think this is great. They are not really empty. What is this, man? Gen 003. Yeah, those look like computers from 40 years ago or something. Alright, so the mission apparently doesn't work. And CIG has to do something about those markers. I guess it's not gonna be today. Alright, so different contract. I'm not seeing the marker once again. Here comes the wind. So walking becomes absolutely impossible. Okay, the crouching trick doesn't help. So that's a bit unfortunate. So things like that, guys, just have to be completely rebalanced for the game, because this doesn't make the game any more interesting. It actually makes it a bit of a drag. Like spontaneously slowing down to a crow like that, it's not fun. Okay, I'm sending a question in global chat asking about the mission markers, if they're all busted inside the Pyro system. It's definitely not there. And this is very strange. I mean, yesterday everything worked, and today they managed to somehow break the mission markers. And it doesn't even say which kind of asteroid cluster you gotta go to, so they haven't made it so you can manually just fly there. There is no info whatsoever, and there is no mission marker whatsoever, so that's a bit unfortunate. Okay, one last thing I want to test is logging off in the ship. So let me see if I can make this happen. So we gotta exit the atmosphere first, and let's go to the OM6 point. And we cannot go there, I don't think. Wait, what? Okay, so the ship flies sideways for some reason. Okay, so logging out in the ship seems to work, but without mission markers, those missions are gonna be basically undoable, and this is a very sad situation. So I think I'm gonna cut the stream here, guys, and hopefully for tomorrow they're gonna bring a better patch and hopefully fixing those issues here. But other than that, I mean, the servers are performing great. 30 FPS are definitely achievable if we're talking about server frame rate. And yeah. So this is gonna be it for me for today, guys. And I'm hopefully gonna see you tomorrow. As always, if you like the stream, just subscribe for more. And I guess we are gonna be waiting out for a patch from CIG.